Opening up the UFC 315 main card, we have Benoit Saint-Denis taking on Kyle Prepolec. Kyle Prepolec stepping up on unbelievably short notice. Benoit
Isn't
Saint-Denis.
that what your AIDS medication's called?
Oh, it's Prylosec. That's for my heartburn. Benoit Saint-Denis, 13-3 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He is riding a 2-fight skid. He's taking on Kyle Prepolec, 4-1 in his last 5, riding a 3-fight win streak, 18-8 overall in his career. We'll start on the Kyle side. He's the later, the newer, the most recent addition to this card. He's also a regional guy. He is stepping up on short notice. A lot of you are just going to jump the gun, assume that he's a UFC debut, but he is not. He had a crack at the UFC a few years ago, but no success. Style-wise, a forward pressure guy. He'll recklessly strike before looking to grapple. He's not particularly technical on the feet, but he does have decent takedowns. He's very tough, not very dangerous, but he is stepping up on about a week's notice after a decent run on the regional scene. He's taking on Benoit Saint-Denis. As we all know, he's a strong wrestler. He's an aggressive guy. He's got good, well-timed shots, good pressure on top, good old-fashioned lower-your-level attack-the-leg style wrestling. He has 8 fights in the UFC with 18 takedowns, which is incredible considering he has only ever seen a third round one time. When he gets to the ground on top, he is very dangerous and very aggressive. On bottom, like he was in his last fight, he can be beat on. And it seems on the outside, like Benoit got a little bit of luck here. He was supposed to be fighting a very dangerous Joel Alvarez, who's good everywhere. Now he's fighting a regional journeyman, and he's getting his second crack at his UFC. But that wasn't luck. Benoit didn't just get handed this quote-unquote easy matchup. He turned down notable matchups from other people. Gamrot, specifically, was very vocal, saying Benoit's refusing to fight. So while it sucks for us,
why would he fight Gamrot?
I don't disagree. I'm just saying, while it does suck for us that we're not getting a competitive matchup,
I get paid the same way. I'm either going to fight some guy like Kyle, be a -1,000 favorite, get my win bonus and maybe a fucking performance of the night bonus, or I'm going to fight fucking defend 45 takedowns. Yeah, I'm not going to fucking fight. Get a grip, Gamrot. Of course he's not going to fucking fight you like that. Dumbass.
I agree. And the last sentence of my notes here are, why fight Gamrot for the exact same amount of money that you could fight Kyle for and likely get a finish bonus?
I bet.
Benoit is obviously the pick, but at these odds, who cares? And if you don't believe me, go to the website, click on Raw Notes. You'll see it there.
What kind of notes?
Raw.
You know, the Cardinals were raw dogging it.
Okay. Who do you think wins this fight, Jacob?
They were forced to raw dog.
What are you talking about?
It's very well known that the Cardinals, when they were debating and deciding on the Pope, they were raw dogging it.
Okay.
I'm not being joking. I'm not even making a joke. They were literally raw dogging it in there.
I'm not being joking.
Can somebody confirm in the chat, please? I'm not joking around.
Can you break down this fight?
They weren't allowed their phones or tablets, so they were raw dogging it.
Oh, like a flight.
Was like, they said that like on CNN or something. Like, apparently the kids call it raw dogging or something like that. They said that on the news. They're like, yeah, the Cardinals were electing the Pope. We're not allowed to have their phones or tablets, and apparently the kids these days are calling it raw dogging.
It is funny because like that went viral a few months ago, like talking about shutting off the radio for long car rides.
Get out of here, Gamblestein, you fucking bitch. Who gives a fuck?
But Jacob, he's not joking. He said he's not joking.
Then fucking just leave.
You don't need, I always see that on Instagram. You don't need to announce yourself. You could just leave.
Go.
But
look at me.
But there was a clip. You didn't really watch Seinfeld, but when that whole raw dog thing was going viral, there was a clip of what a comeback this guy had. Unbelievable comeback. There was a clip of David Puddy from Seinfeld. He just sits on an airplane like this, just staring at nothing. Yeah. And Elaine is like, "You have a magazine?" So he's like, "No." She's like,
"Yeah,
nothing?"
It's raw dog in a flight.
And it just drove her nuts. And they're like, "That's the original."
That's the new thing these days too, is the raw dog flights.
Dude, that's fucking. Why torture yourself? Are you picking anything here?
It's literally supposed to like clear your mind. Like you just fucking.
That sounds like
you stop relying on the need for anything. You just fucking.
It's not so like I watch content on flights. Sometimes I have to do work depending on the flight and whatever. But if I can, I'll watch content, and it is just freeing mentally. I'm not relying on it. It's just like, I just get to watch right now White Lotus. But go ahead. Can you give us this goddamn fight pick?
Are you talking about you invented watching shows?
No,
You
were
just
saying
said that like that's like some profound thing. Like, oh, I can relax because I'm watching a show.
I was defending myself from you making the claim that doing nothing is good for your brain or whatever you called it.
Isolation.
Okay. You're not going to get a pick out of Jacob on this. It's going to be it's
no.
Benoit Saint-Denis.
Wow. Okay, I had this whole song and dance plan.
Well, then do it because I've been asking you to break it down for 8 minutes. I get nothing.
I'm going Benoit Saint-Denis. Did you know that he didn't have a coach for a while? He said that.
It looked like it.
Yeah, he literally was like, I think the clip I saw, the little highlight I saw was he's basically like, whoops. Like I thought I could do it. Like I thought I could do it myself. I didn't have a coach, but turned out that wasn't a good idea, or something like that.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Well, it showed in his last couple of fights, but this should be a complete 180. Should be back on track here. Odds are obviously insane. I wouldn't look into any of the line movement either and be like, oh, money came in. That's just because anytime you get a massive dog, people just throw random money at it to see what happens. So I don't think any of it matters.
I've never seen that at the dog park.
Throw money at a random dog?
At a massive dog. You said anytime somebody gets a massive dog, people just start throwing money at it.
Now you got the dad jokes?
What's your favorite? That's pretty clever, honestly.
Sure.
What do you think your favorite big dog breed is? Like big dog breed.
A Bernese Mountain Dog, but now they've doodled them. So a Bernie Doodle.
Enough with the fucking doodles, dude.
They don't shed. They don't shed.
The doodles are fucking the craziest dogs at a dog park are fucking doodles. Just fucking.
You like
losing
Joey?
their mind.
Joey's a
yeah,
doodle.
but he fucking is just always losing his mind. Doodles
No,
just
he's
are
not.
fucking. Yes, he is. He's just fucking. He's jumping up and biting my fingers and shit. Like the guy's psycho. He's a fucking like that's all. It's not just him. You go to a dog park, there's 4 doodles losing their fucking mind for an hour and a half straight. And they know each other. Like the doodles know other doodles and they just fucking go crazy, dude. Doodles are fucking insane. They never stop. They're good dogs. It's not a bad dog. I'm just saying, like, quit mixing stuff with doodles.
I like it because they don't shed. So I'm all for the doodles. I'm all for it. And they're
I like
very
cane
cuddly.
Corsos.
Hold on.
There's a cane corso in my complex that's fucking jet black,
yeah, dude,
fucking
they like
beautiful.
Don't they fight wolves and shit?
Dude, they're fucking beautiful.
Yeah, they are pretty. They're fucking massive. 279 super chat. I read this 10 times. I don't know if I'm reading something inappropriate that I shouldn't be reading, but if I am, it doesn't sound like it. It's just an illogical super chat. I need a door. Help. Can you please give away door? Right? I didn't say anything bad, right? I didn't say anything. I read it 10 times over. I'm like, what could I be saying that was bad? I appreciate the super chat. Get this guy a door. Hazim needs a door. Get Hazim a door. Get Hazim a door. No, I'm not saying nothing bad in there. We're good.